Happy Saturday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with a new message for the twins and a reading for this week. I want to start by always thanking you all so much for liking, subscribing, sharing my videos here on YouTube as well as my Facebook page. Also want to thank those of you who have reached out for personal sessions with me. And for those of you who were kind enough to donate for the last video and for the audio from the live Facebook event that I did last week. Those are available if you're interested. I know for some people the link for that purchased video is giving some people trouble, so what I suggested and what I did was if you do want to purchase those videos, I am requesting a donation for $1.49 US dollars. You can do that on my website www.shamamahuntingowl.com, and I will send you a private link to the Facebook Live audio event that I did, as well as the video from the other day, the messages for the first, second, and third wave. Just please make sure that you have your email address and which video you are purchasing, okay? So this way I make sure I send you the right things. Okay, so with that, I just wanted to briefly address, a lot of people were kind of pissed and got really triggered that I decided to ask for a donation for the last video. And all I have to say about that to you all is thank you, those of you who supported me in doing this and understanding that there is an exchange of energy that does go on. And yes, I do a lot for the twin community free of service. And as many of you know, you can reach out to me at any time and I answer questions and I help guide you, and I don't charge people often at all for what I do. So the fact that I was guided to make this video for a donation, and that I am being judged so heavily by many of you for doing that, all I can say is look within yourself and see why it's really triggering you. It's not like I'm asking for 50 bucks. I asked for $1.49 for each of the videos. And if that's something that you feel is an unfair exchange of energy, that's about you. That's not about me. And maybe that message is just not meant for you. You know, everything is not meant for everybody. I always say, take what resonates and what doesn't, doesn't. And if you don't feel guided to purchase that video, then just don't. Like I said, there's always plenty of other people on YouTube that you know, do stuff for free, and you know, it's just the way it goes. So I honor all of you in your choices and your comments, in all of the things you say and your opinions that you share. Please understand where I'm coming from, and I ask you to honor me in the same way. So, okay, with that, guys, I want to start by saying the energy has been very, very heavy the last few days. We are purging and healing at rapid pace right now. It's okay to allow yourself to feel the things you're feeling, anger, frustration, pain, suffering, whatever it is. Because especially for the first wave right now, we are in this ascension phase. We are being anchored into this crystal grid, and we are ready to light that shit afire. And it is going to be so beautiful. Continue working forward and working through these energies. You know, for some people, I know for myself even, this past couple days, I felt a little bit of like a regression happening in some areas, and kind of feeling, you know, some old behaviors and patterns, conditions coming up. And I'm like, uh-oh, what the hell is going on? And, you know, I've talked many times about the tidal waves. And if you go to the beach, you know, you stand there and the waves kind of draw you back a little bit in order to gain that momentum to push you again forward. And that's really what's happening. We're being pulled back into these lower frequencies, these remnants of conditioning and patterning that we need to release and let go. Don't fear it. Embrace it. See it for what it is, which is a step in us moving forward again. So don't worry about it, you guys. Feel it, experience it. Don't get stuck in it. Move through the energy. They're happening very, very quickly. So just recognize it for what it is. Okay, so I am using for today is the Lilith Bible Tarot deck. And I also pulled the Whispers of Love deck, which I haven't drawn a card from yet, which I think I will do. I feel like I need to do at the end. So we'll see how this goes. So the first card, and this is the underlying energy for this reading, is the Bath of Swords. I hope you guys can see this. This is a beautiful, lovely card. This is the story of Samson and Delilah. She is sitting above on her little peacock throne. She's holding Samson's hair in her hands and the razor in the other hand. And this is the underlying energy for both the twins at this time. You know, this talks about being very cunning, being very, you know, in this energy of not being sure if things are really true. Almost like having to, self-preservation, questioning what is happening in the union with this whole situation with the twins. So there's this underlying energy of I have to protect myself. And I need to be very cunning in my thoughts in how I proceed and handle the things that are coming up. And again, this keeps us trapped in our ego. This keeps us trapped in our mind. You know, it's not about self-preservation. It is about soul preservation. And when we step out of that suspicion, that area of wondering if we're being manipulated, and get back into our heart, we know our truth. And really that's a lot of what's going on for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We're kind of almost on the same page again. I'm feeling that we are more and more coming very much into this amazing balance, but I did still draw cards for both sides. So the first card that the masculine got is the Four of Adam in reverse. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is in reverse. And to me, this card speaks when it's in reverse. You know, normally when it's upright, it talks about the rules and the laws and really, you know, being stern and steadfast into that masculine drive. And in reverse, what I'm feeling is that the masculine is feeling this releasing of the need to be steadfast to the rules, to the laws. They're feeling this stirring inside that, you know what, this isn't serving their highest, greatest good. And it's okay to let go of the rigidity of the system and what they are experiencing. They're sort of, you know, I keep seeing like they're softening, you know, they're softening. Their masculinity is softening, but not in a making them feminine or weak, but in this beautiful way of allowing these vulnerabilities to come up and work through them. So that's really what's going on for the masculine right off the bat. The second card I have for the masculine is the Six of Swords. Okay, and this Six of Swords is talking about this forced journey. The masculine is being forced, pushed by the divine, as we know, to set forth on this path, this spiritual journey, this coming into himself, this awakening, this enlightenment. And they are experiencing a significant amount of anxiety over this journey. They are feeling this great push to leave their current bad situations, and that provokes this anxiety, and they know they have to get on board on this boat. This is actually the story that goes along with this card is the story of Noah's Ark, and truly, like, you know, embarking on this journey, knowing there is really truly no other choice but to go full steam ahead, and trusting in the process, and what they're going to start to figure out as they embrace this and get on this ark and move through these very troubling, challenging waters. I mean, these are some rough waters that they have to face, but what they don't understand yet is that what they have to face ahead of them as challenges are not nearly as dramatic or as difficult or challenging as what they've been going through all along. So they are coming into this place of, you know, recognizing that, oh my God, okay, I'm on this arc, I'm taking this journey, and you know what, this isn't going to be so bad. It's allowing their, you know, right now they're in their thoughts, they're fearful that, oh my God, where am I going and where is this going to take me, and is my entire world going to come apart in the process? And it's not. It's not. Yes, it's going to come apart, but not in a negative way. Everything is going to move them to that, you know, that peaceful place, that stillness in the water. You know, the ark, what was it, 40 days and 40 nights, and then they sent out the dove, and it brought back the olive branch, and the storm was over. And that's where the masculine will be very shortly. And 40 days and 40 nights, you know, the way time is moving, it's literally just moments, you know, a grain of sand in the whole scheme of the beach. So divine masculine, keep up the good work. Ride the waves. Know that you are coming to a place of complete and total safety in this journey. And the next card we got for the masculine is so cool. It's the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? And this is so beautiful that it comes out after the Storm card, after this Six of Swords, okay? Because this Eight of Pentacles talks about skillful mastery, coming into a place where they are on top of their game, that, you know, they can see their hard work around them, that they have this honored, treasured gift, you know. We've got this tray that she's carrying, and this is about it manifesting in the 3D world. Pentacles are about actual physical, I can touch. They will realize as they ride out this storm that everything in their world will start to become set into place, that they will have mastered their demons in a real physical way. So bravo, divine masculine, you are definitely moving forward and getting there. So keep going, keep listening to your messages, listening to your heart space. You know, I know it's challenging. Breaking free from ego and allowing your heart to open. But know you're on the right path. Know you are not being led in the wrong direction. Okay, so for the feminine, the first card I have is the Two of Cups. And this is so beautiful. This is the wedding card, the marriage card, the true love card. You know, Spirit is with you in this union. This is the union card. This is romance. This is attraction. This is all these beautiful things in this card. What I specifically love about this card, and that screamed out to me as soon as it came out of the deck, was, you know, the feminine in this card is holding the cup. And then there's another cup spilled on the floor. And the masculine is coming to the feminine to reach for her cup. He's not even worried about the cup that's on the floor anymore. He just knows he needs to move forward to her and embrace their union and their love. So that is an amazing, amazing first card for the feminine. And really and truthfully, this is our 5D souls coming together in this love, in this union, within ourselves, always first, and becoming whole, and actually merging with our masculine now in the 5D, in having this spiritual, sacred uniting that is going on. It is a sacred marriage. It is a sacred marriage of our souls. And this is the first step in it coming down from the 5D into the 3D. And this is the card of union. It is happening. So many of the twins have resurfaced, their partners have resurfaced and have stepped up in a big way and have verbally expressed to their feminine counterparts that they are ready. They are back. They are in. They are leaving their crap behind and moving forward with their divine feminine. So keep the faith, you guys. I'm telling you, it's happening all around us. So the next card I got for the divine feminine is the Bath of Cups. And this is, again, the ups and downs, okay? This is melancholy. This is the divine feminine question, longing and looking toward her divine masculine's direction and going, God, but I'm still not seeing it. What is going on? And they're having questions and doubts about their number synchronicities and signs that they're getting. And they're like, could it be true? Am I kidding myself? And it's all true. Okay, stop having doubts. Stop losing faith. Okay, know that Spirit is with you, and you have in your hand your gift. The purest lilies of love are there. That cup is right in front of you. Okay, sometimes it's hard to see through all the bullshit, through all the ego, but it is there. It is right in front of us. It is right in front of us. Do not give up faith and hope now. Stick to your true inner knowing. So the last card I have for the feminine is the Two of Swords. Okay? And this Two of Swords, this is a card about you need to rescue yourself. Okay? This is what I see in this card, is you are allowing the divine feminine, yourself, to be prey to old thought patterns, old ways of conditioning. And those things harm you. Those things are holding you back. It is up to you to release yourself from these old thought processes, these old patterns. It's like self-sabotage. It's about getting back in your head because you're not seeing things yet, okay? That's how this goes. You're not seeing everything clearly. You're still not seeing all the pieces of the puzzle come together or the picture on the puzzle box to know, well, how the fuck is this going to happen? How is my, married twin going to come back to me in a matter of a month or 2 months or any time? How is it going to happen? You don't need to see it to happen. So get out of your head, get out of your thoughts, and know that with God, with the divine, anything can happen at a moment's notice. That's all it takes, a split second for everything in your world to change. So release yourself. Stop reacting to things you may see on Facebook, on social media. That 5D, that 3D crap just doesn't serve you. Know your truth. Know it's all part of the illusion. And start being proactive. Don't react to things. Really take charge of your thoughts right now and go within. You and your heart and soul know your truth. So the last card I have, and this is the Union card, is this is the Michael card. Okay, this is Temperance. Archangel Michael is with us. Okay, Archangel Michael wants us all to know that he and the other angels and ascending masters are truly mixing this divine alchemy. They are balancing everything between us, within us. They have their hands on this. They are controlling the pace, the time, the movement of our unions. So it is not for us to be discouraged. If for anything, it is us to be encouraged that the angels are taking such active roles in our lives right now. So when you start to have doubts, when you start to have fears, call in organic Archangel Michael. Ask him to shield you and protect you from those energies that are feeling low and dark and heavy. And really bring in his shield of protection and his blue light to hold you in that sacred, safe place. You will feel his wings around you. You will feel all the love and the work that the angels are pouring into what is going on and what we are working to manifest right now. So with that, I wanted to talk about one other brief thing that did happen today. So that's the end of the reading, you guys. I had a client, a really sweetheart, wonderful soul sister this morning, reach out to me. And she was doing a meditation, and she was cutting some cords with an ex karmic. And all of a sudden, she had this idea, notion, feeling that she should cut cords with her twin. And she felt like it was being divinely guided. And after she did it, she started crying hysterically, and she knew something wasn't right about it. And she reached out to me for help this morning, and we were able to repair what had happened. And all I want to say about that is, if anyone ever tells you that you should cut your cord to your twin, I don't buy that. I don't believe that. We are so close to our ascension, to our union, that there are going to be lots of dark energies that will try to persuade us, influence us, trigger us into self-doubt, into worry, into questioning. And all I can say is, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. I do not believe you should ever cut your cords with your twin. I do believe that you can send back and clear and transmute any negative energies that could be connecting you. That's very different than cutting cords. Clearing energy is one thing. Cutting the cord to your twin, in my opinion, is a mistake. Now, sometimes mistakes are meant to happen, and I am a firm believer in that, and maybe there's some, maybe in doing such, there is a greater level of healing that needs to occur. So I just wanted to address that. So if you are guided by anyone to ever sever your cord with your twin, do what resonates with you, but in my guidance, in my opinion, I think it's a bad idea. So with that, you all, I want to say, have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed holiday weekend. For those of you who celebrate Easter, happy Easter. For those of you who don't, just enjoy the weekend. This is a big weekend for ascension, you guys, so be gentle with yourselves, be loving with yourself, ride the waves, because as we are ascending, we got that little bit of pullback coming, but man, it is so worth the ride. This wave is going to be huge, and it is going to push us just so much further in our journey. So you guys, I love you all. I am sending so much love and light, gratitude and blessings always to you, beautiful souls. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you. Mwah. And we'll talk again soon. Bye.